Sam's Club.
That's not what she's talking about, bro. You know that's not. She's talking about the straight up Visas, the straight up MasterCards. Look, y'all can stop that right now. Anything that is going to allow you to use the card universally, you're going to personally guarantee it. Here we already go, bro. Tell us about credit cards with no PG.
Oh, where's that at? Where's that? I didn't see that.
Buddy. No, buddy.
Credit cards with no PG.
Yana Wrangler.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hurt her feelings, bro. You do it, not me.
No, man. What are you going to do when you have to PG is a real question. I mean, because no PG credit cards are going to they're going to limit you. Think about all the no PG credit cards that are out there and where you're allowed to use them. Gas station, okay? At maybe Sam's Club.
You know that's not what she's talking about, bro. You know that's not. She's talking about the straight up Visas, the straight up MasterCards. Look, y'all can stop that right now. Anything that is going to allow you to use the card universally, you're going to personally guarantee it. You're going to personally guarantee your business credit cards. It's really just that simple. So while we're talking about, tell us about the cards with no PGs, unless you're talking about, like Mike said, your Home Depot, well, not even Home Depot, you're going to PG that bad boy too, I think. But like what, Shell, what is it? What are some of the other ones, bro?
BP, Shell, Marathon, Sam's Club. I think there's a Costco one.
Costco. So like, unless you're strictly talking about, the cards that are going to be held directly to that particular unit or that particular store, you are not going to have a credit card with no PG. It really is that simple.
And for those who don't understand what no PG is, no personal guarantee. So people look for these cards, generally speaking, and I'm not trying to talk shit about anybody, but generally speaking, they're talking about they don't have great credit. So they cannot personally guarantee this credit card. And if you're going to get into any type of business credit, man, personal guaranteeing is the strongest way to push your business credit. I'm living proof of that. Jay knows. I always send Jay screenshots of my loans and my loan terms. And I was like, if people only knew how much business lending I've done, what is it? Probably close to $500,000 just this year.
There, bro. You're getting there.
Yeah. Close to $500,000 in business lending that my business has helped me acquire, along with me being a PG. It's just, I don't understand why people think that they're going to be able to get around it. Yes. Now, me and Jay have different opinions on this, but of course, you can build business credit without a PG. But at some point in time, you're going to have to use your personal credit to give you that boost. And I'm going to give everyone a great example, okay? I could have got my new Range Rover financed with any company I wanted to, but I decided to go with the big blue bank that I'm not allowed to talk about that rhymes with face, okay?
I could screw you up so bad right now.
I know you can. And
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it, bro. I ain't gonna do it. Go ahead.
They're gonna ask for a personal guarantee. What's happening right now in the lending world that a lot of people don't talk about is the fact that lenders are starting to tighten up. Okay, lenders are not going to be loosey-goosey anymore. Everyone thinks that it's going to be so easy to get business credit and finance a vehicle in their business name with no problem. As a matter of fact, it's getting harder. When I went to finance this vehicle, a specific company wanted to only give me half of the money that was needed to do the lending. And even the lender was the finance manager was like, this is not normal. And I said, well, it's happening because of what's happening, in the economy right now. So, these lenders are going to start pulling back, and you're not going to be able to put these vehicles in your business name for very much longer. And if you do, they're going to want to personally guarantee it. And that's how I was able to secure this deal, was by personally guaranteeing this with my name on my business. So it's in my business's name, and it's going to allow me to write off the full depreciation of the car within this first year that I have it for 2022. But a lot of people don't understand how difficult that is. Mercedes-Benz is not doing a full no PG anymore. They're actually doing PGs and they're reporting to your personal credit. People aren't talking about that. Ally Financial is starting to pull back from a lot of lending also. Ford is doing the same thing. All these companies are going to start tightening up. So your credit needs to be in line if you want to make these big moves with your business and get these type of depreciation deductions for your tax returns as a business. So understand that lending is going to get tighter. Banks are going to get tighter. They're going to start chopping people's credit limits and aren't using them. It's already happening.
It's already happening. And by the way, like we talked about, I talked to you about a few days ago, bro. Navy Federal is already going in and chopping up accounts. They are already tearing people apart, business and personal. They're going through their files. They're looking at what the legitimacy of is of the accounts. They're calling people sponsors to see if the sponsors even know who you are and what the relationship are. Things are getting tighter. So the days of like the loosey goosey, no holds barred, wild west of credit is coming to an end, because you guys, we're running into a recession. And when we go into a recession, we are not the only ones whose pockets get tight. The bank's pockets get tight.
Yep.
I've already had 2 credit cards that I don't use nearly enough get the limits cut in half. Now, luckily for myself, I have so much credit that it really ain't going to matter. And I also pay my credit off in a way where as long as I keep the lines open, it won't harm my credit score. But it's happening to everybody.
Yep.
So the truth of the matter is you guys better learn how to operate on credit properly, because you guys are listening. The reason why we started this particular podcast, me and Mike, is because we respect each other's acumen when it comes to credit. We're not out here scamming people. We're not going to teach you guys the shortcut way to do stuff. That stuff is coming to a close. So if you guys don't learn how to properly utilize your credit, how to properly garden your credit, you're going to be one of the ones out there that's crying when your stuff gets smashed up. Me and Mike ain't going to have no issues. Mike will always, forever be getting 10 calls a day trying to get money given to him. I will never get declined for anything I want in life, because our files are set up in a way that's untouchable. So if you guys want to really, truly learn credit, then we are going to be the ones to teach it. If you guys want to learn hacks and all this other stuff that do not ride with the times, this ain't the channel for you.